Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to another Thomas Wooden Railway review. I know. It's been a long time since my last Wooden Railway review. I believe the last one was on Fred, I think. I know I uploaded that one twice accidentally because I forgot I'd already uploaded it and wound up on the channel again. But I'm back with an item that I know I have not reviewed before because it was brand new just a few years ago. A lot of other members of the fandom have already given their opinions on this item as well as this range, but you haven't heard from me yet, so you haven't heard the true, correct opinion on this new item and new range. So, without further ado, this review is on. The 2022 Thomas & Friends Wooden Railway variant of Thomas. I bought this a few years ago at the 2022 Bucked Out. It is still sealed because I wanted to do a cool unboxing review of this bad boy. I'm tired of waiting. Let's get it open. Now, if you don't already know, the cool thing about these newer boxes for the Thomas Wooden Railway brand, you can pull it out and actually see the engine on the inside. I love that little mechanism there, but I don't really know how to open this. I do see there's some tape there on the back, so I did grab my trusty Wallet Ninja here, so let's see if this gets it open, maybe? I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. There we go. Alright. Okay. So there's that. That's been separated from the box. Now, how do we get the engine out? There's some tape up here. My friend Percy, number 6, is probably cringing at me right now. He has the majority of this license. He has the majority of this line, so he's opened up plenty of these boxes before. Ooh, look! There's a pamphlet. Alright, we'll look at that later. Alright, we have some more tape. And some zip ties. That's nice. We love zip ties on our toys. Alright, that's been cut. Don't you love just ASMR of unboxings? It's my favorite thing. There we go. Alright. Thomas has officially been freed from his plastic or cardboard prison. I have no interest in keeping that box. Ooh, he rolls on wooden railway track very well. Alright, let's take a look at this pamphlet here. Let's see. We have Built for Memories That Last. There's the new version of the Roundhouse. And Knapford Station there with a bunch of characters. Here's a bunch of the characters. We have Thomas, James, Rebecca, Diesel, Rosie, Nia, Hero, Kevin, Gordon, and Percy. Not a very extensive pamphlet, but the fact that we get one, it's still pretty cool. So first impressions of this Thomas, I really like how it looks. It rolls very well on this this traction rail track here. This old school Thomas Wooden Railway track. Let's bring him up closer to the camera here. I think the riveting is a bit much. Like, obviously, real-life engines have rivets to hold their parts together, but on this it just seems a bit excessive. But I do like the paintwork on here. It's very crisp, very cleanly applied. His number 1 looks very good. His lining looks very good. I especially like the yellow tint on the cab there. I really like that a lot. Handrails are painted on very well. The wheels were a big sticking point for me, at least. I did not like how these looked at first, but now seeing it in person, they're still a little bit weird. It takes a little bit to get used to, but it also takes a little bit for your camera to focus on it. There we go. I mean, they look alright. I do like the counterweights that are applied on there, the little half circles or half ovals down there. That detail is really nice. On the top, we have some nice lines applied on the boiler. The coal is, ooh, okay, that's textured. I always thought that was painted, but no, that's actually textured coal. There's the back. Kind of a throwback to the ledge there. The other side is exactly the same when it comes to the details. Here's the part that I just can't get over, okay? They use the all engines go face. I don't like how this looks at all. It just, I don't like how any of these faces look. Yeah, they're okay, I guess. They're not all that bad. And they represent the all engines go variants of these characters well. But I don't really like it. I do like the buffers, though. The buffers there on his front beam are very nice. His wheel splashers look very good. His funnel is a little bit short, but his dome is exactly right. On the bottom, oh, there's the name and the product number. Do we have dates on the wheels? I do not see dates on the wheels. That's unfortunate. I would have liked to have seen that make a comeback. But like I said, though, he feels really nice on Thomas Wooden Railway track. But before I sign off here, folks, let's compare him to some other Thomases throughout the many years of the Thomas Wooden Railway. Starting with a Thomas from 1994. The proportions are definitely bigger on the newer one. Everything is bigger on the newer one, actually, but honestly, they both look really good in their own aspects. I definitely like the proportions on the 1994 one better. I think it looks more like Thomas, but I do like the paintwork on the newer one. So obviously the face on the 94 one is way better. Next up, let's take a look at a 2003 Thomas. A Thomas that pretty much everybody owns at least 3 different versions of. Proportions are pretty similar on these. They're about the same height and everything, and the short funnel started being a problem with this variant of Thomas, not when this variant came around, but they both look very good in their own right. This one's pretty much exactly the same as the 2003 Thomas, but I have one. It's a CGI variant of Thomas from, I believe, like 2013 or so. Again, the proportions are very similar. The paintwork's a bit brighter on the CGI one. And obviously, I just like the face better on the CGI one. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I like the face better on this. I do not like that all engines go face. It just isn't Thomas to me. One more variant of Thomas to take a look at before we say our goodbyes. And I have to keep readjusting behind the camera here because I'm shooting this in a very cramped space. That's also part of the reason why I haven't done a Thomas Wooden Railway review in a long time where I shoot these. It is very cramped. Anyway, I do have a Thomas & Friends Wood Thomas. I can't remember where I got this. Don't remember if it was gifted to me by someone, but I know I didn't pay for it. So here he is compared to the new Thomas Wooden Railway Thomas. Again, the proportions are pretty similar. I do not like, though, how on the Wood Thomas the splasher isn't cut at the front, like on this one. Obviously, the Wood Thomas doesn't have as much paintwork as the newer Wooden Railway Thomas does, therefore making it awful. But the face actually isn't too bad. So would I recommend the new 2022 Wooden Railway Thomas? Yeah, I would. He's bigger. Like, that's really the big thing for me, is he looks physically larger than a lot of the other Thomases do. But when you put him side by side, he's not really all that much bigger. It's just he looks bigger because of his proportions. The wheels were a big sticking point for me, but once you get it in person and you look at it with your own 2 eyes and not just on a crappy picture on Google, they don't look that bad. And he runs very well on older Thomas Wooden Railway track. That's a big thing for me. I just don't like that face. The face is really the only thing I don't like about it. And I guess the extra rivets on there, they're a bit distracting from the simplistic design of a Thomas Wooden Railway toy. They kind of take your eye away from a lot of the paintwork. But other than the face and the rivets, this is a really good model. I 100% recommend picking up the new 2022 Wooden Railway Thomas. And you should definitely do it soon, because if the rumors are true, this line is pretty much over, which sucks because this line is pretty good. Thank you guys so very much for watching my review of the 2022 Wooden Railway Thomas. I'll be having more reviews of the new Thomas Wooden Railway range up on my channel very soon. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Good night, everybody.